Can you hear me okay? Great. My name is Venerable Jenti. I'm from Dhammasara. But first of all, very important announcement. Bianca holds the beginner's meditation class. So if it's your first time here, I think it's the room to your right. So if there are any beginners, please make your way into that room. As mentioned, I'm one of the nuns from Dhammasara Buddhist Monastery. I've been there for, I think, just over 9 years now. And this is my first time here, so bear with me. I am a little bit nervous, but I know you are all very kind, good people, so I'm in a good place. We will be doing the meditation for an hour. I'll speak for a little bit. And I've been told that the live stream switches over for the Dhamma talk, so I'd like to end the session at 4 and have a little bit of a break before the Dhamma talk, if that's okay with you all. Thank you. We'll make a start. There's a few people coming. I'll just allow them to settle in. Okay, so there are two aspects of meditation that I'd like to speak to you about this afternoon. And the first one is actually, the first aspect is bringing up joy in the meditation before you commence sitting. And the second aspect is some of the blocks or some things that may hinder you from having a comfortable, pleasant sit. So the first topic is bringing up joy. Joy, as you would hopefully all know, is a very important component of meditation, and it's without joy you really can't progress far on the path of meditation. So there are a number of ways that you can bring up joy in meditation. And I'll speak of a few, and some are maybe more difficult for people to do, like recollection of the Buddha, the qualities of the Buddha, especially if your faith is not strongly developed and you're new on the path. So I'll start with something simple, maybe, and that's actually called Chaga Nusati, acts of generosity that you do. And that's a very simple one to bring up in your mind. So it could be as simple as smiling at someone who looks like they're having a difficult day, and that could make a huge difference to them. It could be helping out your elderly neighbor with food shopping because she's unable to do that anymore. It could be just saying a kind word to someone, assisting someone in your workplace with, if they seem like they're really stressed out and not coping well with the workload. Many kind things, and of course, some of you are volunteers here at BSWA, do wonderful things like I heard that people fight over to clean the toilets here, and that's quite amazing. It could be just working for any organization that you devote your free time to. So this can bring up some joy. This is something you can, when you sit down for meditation, you can think about it and say, well, I've expended my time, I've given a helping hand to someone. And that can rouse up not only joy, but energy. And then you commence your meditation practice. One of the other things is sila, your good conduct and virtue. So how you've been conducting yourself, through the acts of body, speech, and mind makes a huge difference to when you sit down for your meditation. So if you've said some harsh words to someone, you had an argument with someone, and just by keeping your 5 precepts is very, very helpful. And this is what the sila is. Doing kind things, saying kind things, also the thinking, what are your thoughts? Are they thoughts of, are they skillful or unskillful thoughts throughout the day? So developing these good qualities also helps the quality of your sitting. The third thing, which is a little bit more difficult for people, is to reflect on the Buddha. And one must have quite a bit of faith actually for that to work. But I'll talk about developing inspiration using the Buddha during my talk. But basically, one must have the faith factor in place, and especially for me, what is striking and which helps me a lot is the biggest thing for me is to realize and know that the Buddha showed us the path to end all our suffering. And that's a huge thing, because there's a lot of suffering out there these days. Life is not easy. I heard I'm fortunate enough to live in a monastery where it's where I'm protected and lead a very sedate type of lifestyle. But you hear, we don't have access to a lot of the media and things, but you hear how hard things are. So to have developed your practice and to have faith in the Buddha's teachings is also an aspect that can bring up a lot of joy. That may take some time, but it's definitely worthwhile developing by reading and understanding the suttas as well. So that's just a little bit of an introduction on developing joy, and I'll just briefly say a few words about what can be the blocks. So if you had an extreme, you've been shopping and you've been taking your kids to their music lessons and ballet classes and wherever, swimming classes, if you've been really busy, it's actually good to just settle down before I'm sitting, and this is when I'm talking about when you're at home practicing. Go into the garden, sit down with a nice cup of tea, just relax. Also, if you've had an upset with someone, that can also leave remnant thoughts, which can be a hindrance, a comfortable, quiet sitting. So, go for a walk in the park. Come to Dhammaloka and sit in the beautiful gardens here. It has such a lovely, special energy about it. Make this use of Bodhinyana Dhammasara Monastery. You can come there and enjoy the nature. Especially if you're agitated or irritated with something that's happened during the day, you must try and resolve that before you sit. That can be really useful. And again, those means that I've mentioned, just sitting in a very quiet environment. Outdoors is actually really, really helpful. It works for a lot of people, I feel. And just briefly touching on any tensions or tightness in your body. Few people do now familiar with gentle yoga stretching exercises, especially in the morning. If you're doing early morning sitting, it's useful to do some gentle stretches just to wake up as well. It's something that I do actually every morning before I sit. My bones are also becoming, starting to complain. So I feel that it's really helpful for me. So those are just a few things that I want to touch on before commencing our sit. So let's get ourselves into a comfortable sitting position, your favorite position. Just know that it's good to alternate. Every time you sit, the way you sit may not be suitable. Always, and Ajahn Brahm brings this home, ask yourself what the body needs. Do you need to be sitting on a chair, or do you need to be sitting on a cushion? Or even lying down. If you're exhausted, that's totally fine. And in fact, when you're older, it's actually good to learn to do lying down meditation, learning not to fall asleep. So make yourself comfortable. We'll do a quick scan of the body. And starting with the face. The face can hold a bit of tightness and tension. How does it feel around your eyes and your forehead? I like to tighten my eyes and then just release them. That helps. Also the forehead, you can raise it up. Hold it for a few seconds and just release it. Mouth and jaw area, again tighten and release. Shoulders, you can raise them and roll them forward 3 times. And then back 3 times. And what about your buttocks? Are they evenly distributed? You can also tense them and then release. Try wriggling your toes, your feet. Many people don't give much attention to the feet. Ask your body again, are you comfortable? Do you need anything? So imagine you're in one of your favorite places, a place where you feel a lot of peace. It could be your backyard, it could be at a monastery, by a little creek, somewhere where that's brought you a lot of peace and joy. Visualize this place right in front of you. You let go of all your burdens. There's nothing. You're here at this wonderful place, and there's nothing for you to worry about. Become familiar with the surroundings of this place, the sound of the birds, the sun, the gentle sun beaming down. You're sitting in a shaded area. And the water's very still. So sitting in this beautiful place where you feel safe, secure and protected, whenever you're ready, you can do some metta, meditation if you wish, or introduce the breath. Whenever the breath comes to you, whenever the breath appears to you. And what I'd like to suggest is actually, when you're ready, see the breath as you would regard your parent, any loved person. It could be even your child. Someone you nurture and someone you care for with kindness. So during this sit, try and regard the breath as a friend, as a parent or a child, and I will remain silent for the rest of the meditation now. So we are coming towards the end of the meditation. With the eyes still closed, let's reflect on how the meditation went. How do you feel compared to when you started? What was the cause for peace? What led you away from peace? What occupied your mind? Did you see the value of being present in this beautiful place that you visualized? So this is looking into the cause and effects of meditation. If you reflect like this every time, this is how you learn about your meditation. And to recognize what the blocks might be, so the next time you sit down you have some idea. Of how to proceed with your next meditation sit. So if you wish, please continue with the sitting, or else you can get up and stretch. And I'll see you all back here at 4:15 for the Dhamma talk.